Grand Risings, welcome to the temple. This is King Kai coming back to you guys again. It is a beautiful evening out here in Bedford, Texas is where I am. I'm in a little park behind my apartment. This next video I'm making is to give you guys my why I decided to do this, why I want to do this, my goals, my accomplishments, where I'm going, what I'm trying to do, what I really want for the world and myself, and all of you guys who decide to join me and be a part of this with me as well. Most of y'all who are going to watch this already know who I am, but for those who don't, my name is Kylie DeLon Luster. I was born in San Diego, California, Spring Valley specifically, West Side, throw it up. Went to Monte Vista High School specifically, as the schools go. Went to Hope International University in Fullerton, California. Did 1 year, didn't do so well. Now I'm out here in Texas. I've been out here for about 4 years. I'm 23 years old. I wanted you guys to get to know me better and understand why it is I decided to do this. I am a personal trainer, like I mentioned in the last video. And unofficially, I'm a counselor to many people. Many people come to me looking for kind words or advice or an empathetic ear. As of the world goes, as of my external circumstances and what I see in my involvement in the community and the world is a very imbalanced place. There is beauty everywhere, but there is so many ugly things. And I've experienced some of those things myself. I struggled with depression for about 4 or 5 years. Substance abuse, alcohol, marijuana, turning my feelings and dealing with my things externally with substance abuse. I even used to self-harm at one point. And I had attachment issues, and I had emotional immaturities, a lot of emotional immaturity. Been through a number of bad relationships. Just a lot of things that happened to me growing up, and a lot of things dealing with the relationships I've been in and the circumstances I've been in, and not understanding myself, not loving myself, not understanding what to do, what to really do. There are plenty of people around to give me good advice, but ultimately it was all my time in isolation where I figured out how to really become who I am today. And it was a really big thing about it was that isolation. Suffering is necessary until you realize it isn't. And that's where I was at. Suffering constantly. People don't understand how deep suffering is. I can tell you suffering, some people completely deny it. And a lot of people don't really truly understand truth. A lot of people don't really truly understand themselves like they think they do. I talked to one person who said they had peace, but yet they were depressed over the fact that their significant other was not giving them any attention. It's like, if you truly understood what that meant, this would not even bother you, or you would understand how to move forward in this circumstance that you're dealing with right now, and that's perfectly fine. I do want to say that for those of you guys who are suffering, who are struggling, it is okay to not be okay, but you must always put forth the effort to try and move forward and do better for yourselves. Understand that you do deserve beautiful things in this world. You do deserve to live and feel wonderful. It is your divine right to have a wonderful life and live the life that you want to live. We were put down here to do incredible things. I've seen people do incredible things. I've done incredible things. Became a personal trainer. I've changed many lives doing that, helping people correct their posture, helping people get over their stress and anxiety, helping people lose weight, helping people feel good about themselves, and more than just a physical aspect, but a mental and spiritual aspect as well. I want to bring this world together through mind, body, and spirit. Often we go to life coaches and counselors and psychiatrists, psychologists, or friends and family to kind of help deal with our mental issues, trying to get over these relationships, trying to move forward in life, trying to deal with our careers, trying to deal with our circumstances, our shortcomings, our problems. And when it comes to spiritual guidance, we turn to our church leaders. We turn to yogis, Buddhas, or people who are just more spiritually inclined than we are. And then as of the physical goes, we have personal trainers like myself, we have our coaches, we have physical therapists and such and things like that, and massage therapists. And I want to be able to give you guys something well-balanced from a little bit of every area in order for us to get balance within ourselves. I don't know everything. I do know I know a lot, and I want to share whatever I know. The world is beautiful. The world is ugly. Both statements are true. The difference is perspective, and that's something I'm going to talk about a lot, because even though life is this one massive complex matrix, it is complex, but it is not complicated. It's actually very, very simple, and we don't realize how simple it is. It's so simple that it's difficult. It's so simple that it's difficult, but how you choose to see life, that is going to define a lot of things for how you move forward every single day, how you wake up every single day, how you go to sleep every single day, how you deal with every single moment. It comes down to perspective and understanding how to move through these layers of reality that exist, these veils that we see through, of thinking who we are and who we aren't, and wondering if this is the right decision or the wrong decision, and sometimes it comes down to there may not be such a thing. The sun is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this glow popping, ooh. But I went through a lot of ups and downs, a lot of tears, a lot of blood, a lot of sweat, and a lot of hustle and a lot of struggle, being caught in circumstances, not understanding what the right thing was to do, being weighed down by so much stress. I've also dealt with anxiety. Didn't even know I had anxiety. Like, I felt it, but like I didn't understand like this was something I was suffering from, and something I realized not even that long ago, that I also suffer from emotional eating. So I turned to drugs, I turned to food, I turned to mindless video games. Even that can be something that weighs us down. You know, just anything you can do to be distracted. I was looking for the distraction, and all that time I spent living alone was rough. And it's like I sought out friends and people to kind of hang out with and put around myself, but it's like I never got the chance, because my schedule with their schedule, we're in our 20s, we're busy, we got things to do, so often I was just by myself, and I had no choice but to learn to, you know, be okay being alone. Some of you guys haven't got to that point yet. Some of you guys are going to be at that point soon. For those of you guys going to be at that point soon, it will be rough. For those of you who never experienced what it's like to be alone, but it is going to be one of the most important things you will ever do. And when I move into the next video, I'm going to talk about self-love for men and self-love for women, because that is what got me forward and to the point I am now. I am doing so well when it comes to taking care of myself. I've learned how to take care of my hair and my skin better. I went vegan, stayed vegan. I went kind of back and forth vegetarian for some months, but I'm predominantly vegan. I guess you could say vegan-ish. I don't want to say I'm like fully committed to it, because I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't have a pizza last week. This is where I'm going to conclude it. I do want to show you guys how beautiful this is. I had some things to do today, and I wanted to make this earlier when the sun was at the tip of the sky, but this is so much better. This is perfect timing. Realize that some things are all about timing, and it's not about the timing that you want, but it's about the timing that has already been set out for you. And sometimes it's just a matter of patience. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for experiencing this with me today. So have a wonderful day, peaceful settings, and namaste.
Live too fast, ain't no such thing as too fast.